Angry Birds Rush is a very mediocre experience. It can't even achieve the endless part of an endless runner. This game also wants to be like Coin Master and Monopoly Go with a weird building raid system merged with the 3D runner gameplay. For some reason, Rovia wants this game to be a billion-dollar hit, which I highly doubt they'll achieve that, but okay. I'm not making this video because I want this game to be better, I just want to shit on a bad mobile game. I honestly couldn't give a fuck if this game improved from its issues or not. I'll be reviewing the April 2026 version of this game and bring up improvements it made from the September 2025 build. So, like I said, this is an endless runner. Well, not really, since after like 20 seconds in a run, there would be just nothing to bounce on, ending your run. That's right, an endless runner game that isn't even endless. The main goal of these runs isn't to get a high score or anything like that, but instead to farm coins and build structures that some rando can just raid and steal your coins. People can also just steal your coins. The reason people are against this is because 1, you could have grinded the shit out of a run just to have your coins stolen and a structure you built destroyed, and you have to pay coins to rebuild it. 2, the game pressures you to constantly log in and check on your coins and structures to make sure nothing happened to them. Farming coins in this game also feels very pointless because the only thing you can use coins on at the moment is structures. You can't even buy things like upgrades or skins. Let's also talk about the worlds in this game. Rush advertises itself as an endless runner where players bounce and dash through famous moments in the franchise's history. Yet these are the most basic as shit ideas for worlds. None of these resemble iconic locations from the franchise. There are many iconic locations you could have chose from, yet these worlds are just fucking generic. There's a fucking space section in the previous soft launch. They could have made that an actual world here. The only shit this game does to invoke nostalgia in players is the 2D classic designs in most of the promo material and adding mechanics like one cart from AB Go and a space section that's not even in the new soft launch. And I guess Piggy McCool having a cameo in the desert world. He doesn't do anything, instead he's just pointless nostalgia bait. They didn't even attempt giving him his own section like Terrence. If they're gonna use the 2D classic designs on all of the promo art, then at that point just make this a 2D launcher like Burrito Bison. When this game first released back in 2025, it looked very bad. In this new build, the game at least looks somewhat better. Still pretty bad, but at least presentable. This is a bit of a personal criticism, but I do not like the idea of the Slingshot Stories designs being used in this game. I know some people don't mind them, but me personally, I dislike how they over-sanitize the AB characters to a point where they're not even angry anymore. This franchise is called Angry Birds, yet they can't even make the fucking birds angry. They don't even have a unique identity anymore, now they just feel like basic mascots. At one point, I was working on a script for a video about the subject of mobile game companies over-sanitizing their main franchises for younger audiences so they have an excuse to pump out brain-numbing slop. I gave up with the whole project since I didn't feel like working on it anymore, but I had an interesting thesis for that video. I just don't feel very nostalgic playing this game when it leans more towards modern AB with the Slingshot Stories models and the most basic world ideas. The birds in-game are rarely angry and show any other emotions other than the one people would expect from them. I actually don't mind the music in this game. In the previous soft launch, there was no original music. All of the music was just cannibalized from previous AB games. Here, they went through the effort of making original songs for this game. There's a main theme that loops endlessly when you're playing the game, and a theme that plays when you're in the camp. They fit the style of AB well in my opinion, but my only problem with the music in this game is that the gameplay theme endlessly loops to the point where it gets pretty annoying. There's no unique theme for any other worlds in this game besides the first one. Yeah, that's my only critique for this. There should be more music. I don't think the monetization in this game is insanely bad, but at the same time, it's a bit questionable. This is a soft launch build, and the stuff you pay for won't be saved in the full launch. If they at least refunded players who paid like Angry Birds Legends, then I guess I wouldn't mind it that much. Still kinda weird that there's microtransactions in this game. Angry Birds Rush is just a very underbaked experience. Its only redeeming quality is its music. That's it. The rest of the game is mediocre at best. If this game were to release, I highly doubt it would make $1 million and bring back public interest in the franchise again. Really, the only people who would care for this game are AB fans. If people are still able to enjoy the game despite its flaws, that's cool. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it. I just say play any other Endless Runner. I don't want people to change their views on this game just because I don't think it's good. We should all have our own opinions on things and not immediately base them off what a YouTuber said. I think it's cool that they let people in the community be advisors for this project. Basically what that means is they'll have fans suggest stuff to add and take out of the game. But even with that, the game still feels like a mess. Not sure if it was a decision by the fans to merge the Coin Master shit with the Endless Runner gameplay. So far, we have no idea what they suggested for this project, but we can only hope it makes this game generate $1 billion. Anyways, that's it. I don't think this game is very good, and I don't believe it'll generate $1 billion. That's my opinion. Out.